Hello, fourth graders. I'm here to show you how to navigate Google Classroom. So before watching this video, you should have gotten an invite from me in your email that was provided to me by a parent, and you should have already joined Google Classroom. So when you go into Google Classroom, you might come to a page that looks like this. You're going to go ahead and click Mrs. Valgarino's fourth grade class, and you will get right into our Google Classroom. So today I'm going to be showing you ways to find assignments, ways to find different materials, and how to stay organized and navigate Google Classroom. Okay, so this page that we are on right now, this is called the stream. So this is our class stream. And what this does is it shows anything that I have posted, and it can also show things that your classmates have posted, such as like comments or things like that. It won't post like your assignments on the stream. Just if you were to make comments on certain things, it would show that as well. Okay. Um, and this stream has a lot of different things on it, a lot of information and resources, so it can be a little overwhelming. So in order to keep track of your assignments and your work and materials, I want you to use the classwork tab right up here at the top next to stream. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that. And this takes me into the different assignments and materials that I've assigned to you. Everything in our classwork tab is broken up by different topics. So the topics are shown in blue. So our different topics, we have how-to videos, we have math, reading, spelling, read aloud, and do anytime activities. Under each of these topics are different assignments and materials. So for example, I have a bunch of how-to videos that you will watch anytime you need help with things. So I'm going to post some videos after this as well about how to complete spelling assignments, reading, math, anything that you would need help with. And I'm going to post all of those right here. So if you ever forget about what you need to do or expectations for an assignment, you can go ahead and click on here, and there's a link for you to follow. If I click on that link, it's going to open up a new tab, and I would be able to watch that. Okay. These three things, these are materials. So anytime you see this gray icon, it kind of looks like a book and a bookmark. Anytime you see that gray icon, that tells you it's a material or a resource. So something to help you along the way. It is not an assignment. Okay. If we scroll down to math, right here we have a different icon. It kind of looks like a clipboard, and it is blue. These blue icons, they represent assignments, so things that need to be completed by the end of the week. I'm going to tell you about this math assignment in a separate video about how to complete a math assignment as well as reading and spelling. So I'm not going to get into that right now. But in order to access that, I would just go ahead and click, okay, and click on View Assignment, and that would take me to this page. Again, I'm going to explain this in a different video. So anytime I want to access these things, I would just click and it opens up. If I want to minimize it again, I would just click on it again. Okay. Sometimes you might find under these materials, I might have a link with it or a little resource. So unit spelling lists are right here. I could click on it. It would open that up for me, and then I would close out. Okay. One thing that's kind of nice is on the side here, it says all topics. So right now we are looking at all of the topics on our Google Classroom page. But let's say I just want to see reading. I just want to see the reading assignments and the reading materials. So I'm going to go over to the side over here, and I'm going to click on reading. Okay, now I just have two things showing up for reading. Okay, and all of the other things are not shown right now. Okay, let's say if I just wanted to see math, I can go ahead and click on math, and so on. If I want to view all of those topics again, I can just go over and click on all topics. Okay, so if you complete an assignment, it is going to say turned in. So if you look down here, it says turned in. If you haven't turned something in, it's going to be green and it's going to say assigned, which means that it's been assigned for you to complete, but you're not quite done yet. So if you're thinking back and you're thinking, okay, did I turn in that reading assignment? I can click on reading and see, okay, I'm not done with this one, and I have turned in that one. Okay. So we'll go back to all topics so we can view it all. You can also, to keep yourself organized if you would like, click on this little icon up here that says view your work. This is another way for me to check. This is my week's worth of assignments, things that have been assigned to me. Okay, so I can click on it if I want to open it. Okay, and it says assigned, 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 and turned in. So it looks like I have 3 things that I need to complete. I have 1 thing turned in. If I want to see what I turned in, I can go ahead and click on this and look at the work that I turned in. And then if I want to go ahead and return to our feed, I'm just going to go to this corner over here, click on Mrs. Valgarino's 4th grade class, and I am back to the stream. Okay, so the classwork tab is really important because that is where you're going to find your assignments and materials. Okay, one thing that's also very important on our class stream, so that home page, is at the beginning of every week, I am going to post kind of your must-do list for the week, so your list of assignments. And I'm going to make sure that this is at the top of the feed every time that you log in. And this is what you're going to check in with to make sure you're on track and completing the things you need to complete. So right here I have a post that says, "Hey kiddos, welcome to our Google Classroom." Attached to this post is a list of your assignments and activities for the week of March 30th through April 5th. So I would go ahead and click on this attachment. It's going to open up in my browser. I'm going to go ahead and zoom in a little bit so I can see it more closely. So I can see my assignments for math, reading, and spelling. So it tells me what I need to complete, what the assignment is called, and also where to find it. Almost all, I think all of these actually, are found under the classwork tab. So that is kind of your one-stop shop for finding the resources and assignments that you need. So after I'm done checking in with my work for the week, I can go ahead and close out using this arrow. And it's taking me right back to the class stream. Okay, so here are some tips and tricks for navigating Google Classroom, for staying organized and on top of your work. If you have any questions about any of this after watching this video, please ask me and I would love to answer your questions. Thanks for listening, kiddos.